It's the San Francisco Giants and the Milwaukee Brewers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And you got to love a Game 7, especially with a trip to the World Series on the line, Chris.
Yeah, and the heat's turned up all the way tonight, Boog. The pressure's never higher than in a Game 7, and the pennant's on the line in this one. So it's a matter now of which team can handle it better, which team can put the nerves aside and play clean baseball one play at a time.
Yeah, it's got to be hard to stay in the moment knowing the World Series is just one win away. The stakes are sky high. I've had players tell me the highest level of pressure in the playoffs is in the LCS, not the World Series. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about ready for baseball. And today's starter, Aaron Savali. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, his main pitch is that cutter, and he will use it to jam guys, especially opposite-handed matchups. And then, same-handed matchups, just trying to miss the barrel of the bat. He's just got to make sure that he doesn't start it over the heart of the plate, because then it can go right into the sweet spot of the bat. When it's right, it's got late horizontal movement, so he still has to mix in his other offerings. He can't just rely on that cutter, otherwise hitters will start diving at it.
Now a chance for Jung-Hoo Lee, Choreo. And he makes the catch. One down. So here's Wade now. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. Here's Elliot Ramos.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's two down. Willie Adames stands in. Fought off foul. Adames launched a homer in his most recent game. In the air, center field. Mitchell gets under it. He's got it, and that'll do it. Giants leave a couple, and now the Brewers will get their first cuts. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Jackson Choreo. That one's in there. 0-1. Choreo measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Slice the other way and foul.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. The longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
2-2 now. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Christian Yelich, the next to hit, takes ball one. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in Game 7 of the National League Championship Series.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
There's a splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. Down to second, but he dances back in safely. And now it's William Contreras. Double play ball to second. To Adames, that's one. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now here is Garrett Mitchell. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one. Mitchell with a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Struck him out looking. We head to the second from San Francisco. No score. The decisive 7th game of this National League Championship Series. And digging in for San Francisco, Matt Chapman on the ground to third. Fair ball. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Chapman on his way to third. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's the left fielder, Herrera Encarnacion. Line drive, that's a base hit. And the Giants score first. It's 1-0.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. He didn't exactly connect with this one as he met it out front, but he still put a decent enough swing on it to get it into the outfield. You know, and if you finish the swing and just extend your follow-through, you're going to run into knocks just like that.
One away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Now it's going to be Tyler Fitzgerald. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Turan racing over to make the catch. And here is Jung-Hoo Lee. Flied to right his first time. In the air to left center. Frelick after it. Nabs it, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the second, and stepping in is the speedy Sal Frelick. Swing and a bouncer and a foul ball. This one a win or go home game. For one side, you keep the World Series dream alive. For the other, the season is over. It makes for some tense gripping action. Line drive and foul ball.
This is that time of the year when it comes down to this final ball game, and there's a sense of relief knowing that you've worked hard all season. You're either going to continue on in your pursuit of a World Series, or you're going to go home and get some much needed rest.
Hit hard on the ground is short. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Hoskins at first, one gone. Out in front and foul to the left side. Good job to fight that one off. And the pitch. Inside, just missed.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Ground ball left side could be 2. Adames toss to second. Over over to first, safe. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. That is upstairs for ball one. Next offering is foul back. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. This is Bryce Terang. And ball 1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. And there's the automatic. And he grounds one back up the middle over to Adames. That ends the inning. 2 left on. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Giants 1 and the Brewers nothing. Back here at Oracle Park, on to the 3rd inning. And now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. Smoked on the ground a second. Terang over to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. And next is the designated hitter, Elliot Ramos. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That one the other way. Takes it in for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Adames. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Frelick has a beat on it. And that is that. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one down the line. Tosses across to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. And now it's Christian Yelich. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. William Contreras, the next to hit. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1. And they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the 3rd. 1 hit in the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now the 3rd baseman, Matt Chapman. Fly ball down the line. Frelick makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Mike Yastrzemski up here. A single his first time. And that one pulled foul. Base is empty, 1 away here in Game 7 of the National League Championship Series. Chop to first, and that's foul. That one ripped right center field. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Not in time. He's safe.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over it.
One down, runner at third. Herrera Encarnacion, the next Giant to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Ground ball right side. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Out to center. Mitchell going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is back here in San Francisco. Digging in, Garrett Mitchell. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Ripped to short. Adames the throw to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Sal Freeland up now for the Brewers. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires across the diamond and a couple of quick outs.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Hard hit left side. Adames the throw to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They're still down. It's 2-0. The decisive 7th game of this National League Championship Series. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Slings it across, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 2 in this one. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. 1 for 2. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over. No runs. Back here at Oracle Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. Chop to the left side. Chapman whips it across, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Joseph Ortiz getting ready to hit. That one hit to right. And that'll fall for a base hit. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. And that's outside. Next pitch, not close, up high. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Ortiz leads off first with 1 away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And the batter now, Jackson Chourio. And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swinging a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground right side. To the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base. And now the DH, Christian Yelich. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. One out, bases full. That catches the zone for a strike, and the count 1-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate.
Out towards right center field. Yastrzemski trying to get to it. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. One runs in, headed for the plate. He'll score and they tie it. Save. He beats it. It's 3-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And there's a ball.
One strike.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. One away with a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. Up the middle, and a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Mitchell in the box again, takes a strike.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Still only one out here in the inning. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now here is Sal Frelick. Ball one low.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to.
Here comes the manager out of the new arm for the Giants, Tyler Rogers.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That's outside, and that's ball 2. That's a little bit low. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Two outs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Up the middle. Handles, throws the first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. 5 innings complete. It's the Brewers 4. Top of the 6th inning. And now Elliot Ramos. Savali back to work. That's to third. Monasterio slings to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Next to hit, Willie Adames. And that one off the outside edge.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
That one fouled off. The Giants down by a pair here in Game 7 of the National League Championship Series. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. He is singled and he is flied to left. Hit in the air, right field. Chourio corrals it, and that is that. No runs, no hit. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Up now for Milwaukee, Rhys Hoskins. Clips the corner. Strike one. Fastball is outside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. A sliding stop. The throw. And that's a great play for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Monasterio, batting with one down, takes a strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And now the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. And that one wrapped foul. Here comes the 0-1. Line and a base hit into right. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Back-to-back base hits. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Rogers ready to fire now. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-2. Now it's off his glove as the slider gets away from him. Both runners advance on the pass ball. Two in scoring position.
Well, forget about the double play now. That takes away the force and moves two guys into scoring position with only one out. Not the best time to mishandle a pitch like that.
That's to third. Chapman throws to first in time. Back to the top of the lineup. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Just missed.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
That's down and in.
That's the ball. 2 ball. 1 strike.
Two outs, two in scoring position here in the bottom of the 6th. Right side, Yastrzemski drops into the glove, and that is the third out of the inning. Brewers strand a couple, but they still lead this one 4-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. And look out below. That one splashes down in McCovey Cove. Home run. And Yaz blasts it out. His second homer this series. It's 4-3. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Aaron Savali gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Yoel Payams gets the call from the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Fires over to Hoskins. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Hammered, base hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now here is Tyler Fitzgerald.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Jared Koenig.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter has timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Out there to center. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now so they turn to their closer, Ryan Walker.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
That one missed.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
On the ground. Fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Walker, in his 2nd season, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. 2 up, 2 down. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. That's in there. Strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is 1-1. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field, and that keeps the inning alive. Next for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. And that's downstairs, and it's 1-0. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Bailey makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Nick Mears. Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Ramos goes after that one for strike 1. And ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the late stages of Game 7. And the count 1-2. caught him looking for the K. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. On to the bottom of the 8th. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. And that is downstairs. 1-0. And that one fouled off. Next offering misses down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Hard on the ground to first. Takes it himself. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. And now Joseph Ortiz. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in Game 7 of the National League Championship Series.
21.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one misses. Ball 3. And a foul ball. And a payoff pitch. On the ground to first. Close play, but he just beat him to the bag for the out. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. And there's the strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In there at the knees.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Line drive, short hop to third. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So back to the top of the order. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Right through there for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Gets under and pops it up. Fitzgerald on the move towards foul ground. Can't get to this one. The throw into second.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Fouled off. He was late. That one just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So a hit and an error. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Trevor McGill.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there's one down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got.
Now this one is hammered way back there, on its way and gone, and we are tied. Another homer, his second home run of the game. It's 4-4. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And You know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now the left fielder, Herrera Encarnacion. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now the catcher up to hit, Patrick Bailey, 1 for 3. Ground ball right side, Terang. Gets it to first, and the inning is over. The Giants are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. All even now at 4 apiece. Bottom 9, here's the Brewers. New pitcher on here, Camilo Doval.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
In the dirt, and that's ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Pounding ball here. Rolls foul. That one just misses. 1-2 to count.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Foul ball still 0-2. Just misses with that one.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
This one in the air. Adames. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back here at Oracle Park. We're in extras here. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. McGill back to work. 1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Lifted in the air, right field. Chourio on his way over. 1 up, 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. Tap back to the mound. Not in time.
He's in there.
Great effort there, but now the go-ahead run is on at first. Go-ahead run on base. And up next for San Francisco, Lamont Wade Jr. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and they get the out. Good recovery, wasn't easy following the misplay. Elliot Ramos now at the plate. On the ground to third. Fires over to Hoskins, and that is that. Back here in San Francisco, on to the bottom of the 10th. Up now for Milwaukee, Rhys Hoskins. And a strike in there.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one is inside. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Bailey down to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Andrew Monasterio up now for the Brewers. And fouled off. And that one fouled off. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's down and away.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And there's a ball.
1 strike.
And that one missing low. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of Game 7. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 3. On the ground, right side, Fitzgerald tosses to first, and we're headed to the 11th. Welcome back, and on the mound to start the 11th inning, Brian Hudson. And Willie fouls one back. This one in the air. Terang hauls it in, and there's one away. And here is Matt Chapman. Tap foul at the plate. One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Contreras settles underneath it. And there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And now it's going to be Mike Yastrzemski. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Swings through that one above the zone.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
2 outs, base is empty. Bouncer to Hoskins. He steps on the bag. Giants go in order. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And it's caught for the out. Next for the manager out of the dugout. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Robbie Ray. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Base is empty, 1 away here in Game 7 of the National League Championship Series. That one missed.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
Gets it to first, and he's out.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Yelich, the next to hit, takes outside. That's in there, and the count 1-1. In the air, left side. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 11 innings in the books now. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Ferrar Encarnacion. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Reaching for it and brings it in. And here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Ground ball left side, and that's a fair ball. Boots it. Now he turns and heads for second. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and he'll reach second with one away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
To third, and it gets by him.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with one out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
Jung-Hoo Lee will hit next. That one out to right. Chourio flashes the leather on the run and catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and they've taken the lead here in Game 7. And here comes the Brewers manager, Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. This one in the air center field. Mitchell going after it. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 5-4 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 12th inning now. And the batter now, William Contreras. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 0-2. Ball one there. Pitch misses. Now 2-2. Strike 3. Got him swinging. Down on strikes, and there's one away here in the 12th. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Lee in and to his right. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the left fielder, Sal Frelick. And that is out of play. Ray is just 1 strike away. And that skips in the dirt. A 1-run lead here in the late stages of Game 7. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a ground ball. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing.
Line drive, base hit. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Andrew Monasterio.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Sends it to center, and this should be it. And that does it. They win the pennant. They are champions of the National League.
Congratulations to the National League champions. This team clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it now, but get yourselves ready for the biggest series of your lives.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our great crew, thanks for watching the National League Championship Series on MLB The Show.